Hey everyone, Tim Gilliam with Teak Master here, and we're in beautiful Beverly Hills, California today, and we've gotten started on refinishing this Cumaru deck. All right guys, so this deck is only about 7 months old, and as you can see, it has weathered pretty darn dramatically because it was never protected. The client opted to just let it weather and naturally gray, and as you can see, it hasn't really done so very well. It's uneven, it's got water spots, black mold on there, and you know, the black mold is a lot. It looks really, really unsightly, and it wasn't what they were expecting by just letting it weather. So, you know, that's why they brought us in. We also want to try and remove the stains from the planters, space heaters, and table legs. So while we're doing this type of work, it can get pretty messy with the power washing, the sanding, the cleaning and brightening, all the stuff that we use. We definitely want to make sure that our clients' investments are protected, and we want to keep things as clean as we possibly can. So, you know, we cover the pool, we cover the windows, move off the patio furniture. Sometimes we're not even able to move off patio furniture, but we move it to the side and we cover it. All right guys, so the first step is cleaning. We want to clean off the surface dirt and contaminants that have landed on it for the past 7 months. Please remember that power washing is simply a washing tool and not a refinishing tool. We can't skip the next step, which is sanding. Blow and go finishing pros want to come in and blow and go and not sand. It's absolutely essential and it is a must. Take a look at these results. They are absolutely stunning. What a difference just with cleaning alone. All right guys, so take a look at it. It's already drying. It's super clean, but you can still see the gray oxidation, and that needs to be removed by sanding. All right guys, so the most important step is sanding. That's the one those evildoers, the blow and go finishing pros, want to skip. They just want to come in and power wash and skip this step. So removing this microscopic layer of dead oxidized wood is essential to open up the pores of the wood. We're already at step number 3, a crucial one, and that's applying the wood brightener. Wood brightener does just that. It brightens and promotes color, and it also eliminates contaminants like black mold, mildew, algae, and milglaze. So we want to apply it after we soak the wood so it'll distribute evenly. We apply it with a pump sprayer. You can also apply it with a rag by getting on your hands and knees, or a weenie roller. It doesn't really matter. Let it sit for a while, and then you can neutralize it with a dousing of water. That's very essential. You want to keep it wet and then neutralize it thoroughly. All right, boys and girls, here are the results. Clean, beautiful Cumaru. Now, these are a few boards that were replaced, those pink ones. With the cleaning, sanding, and brightening, it's kind of blended them in a little bit better than they were, and they're ready for sealing. And then just take a look at these results. I mean, just beautiful, clean, raw Cumaru. Here are the marks from the space heaters. We weren't able to get them out, but it looks a little bit better. And just keep this in mind when you have heaters, planters, fire pits, even furniture, area rugs, things like that. They're gonna leave a mark because the sun doesn't hit underneath it. You also have metal to wood contact or concrete to wood contact. It could trap some water and it'll leave a mark, and they'll never ever come out. So just be careful where you put things, like the table legs that didn't come out. You still have a little bit of marks. I know you've got to put things on your deck, but just keep in mind that it could leave some marks. Okay guys, well, the deck is drying up. I just wanted to recap what we did. Take a look at these results. They're absolutely amazing. We cleaned it, we sanded. Sanding's the most important step. Again, these blow and go finishing pros want to skip the sanding. It was absolutely essential. Look at the difference between this sanded wood and when it was just clean. This looks like the day that they installed this deck. So, I mean, that's what we're going for. We're going for perfection. So if you want somebody that's a blow and go finishing pro, you know, they're out there. There's a lot of them, but that's not us. So if you want the best and you want proper technique, this is what it is. The clean, sand, brighten, and seal method is our process. and it's something we've been doing, well, at least my father had, since back in the early 80s. So look at these stunning results. It's ready for the following step, which is applying the penetrating oil-based finish. Okay guys, so we are applying the penetrating oil-based finish, and all of our coatings are applied by brush so he can get in between the slats, just like what you see he's doing there. I know there's blow and go finishing pros out there, those disgusting, evil blow and go finishing pros that will use this do-it-yourselfer like pad application that doesn't get in between the slats. So, I mean, you want to see in between the slats because that needs to be finished as well. So I don't really know why people would use that except to cut a corner or to compromise, and that's just something that we don't do. Hey guys, so take a look at this. We use these special brushes that hold a ton of the finish. So you want to let it penetrate to its full potential. It's pulling up here. You could also see the bubbles and stuff. And then he just went from board end to board end right here. And you want to let it sit on the wood surface for, I'd say, a good 10 minutes. You know, if you can, 15. But it also depends on the surface temperature. So right now it's about 78, 80 degrees, which is a perfect day for this. And, you know, if it's any hotter and, you know, like let's say into the 90s or something, you might have to wipe it sooner because it's going to flash and it's going to dry. And it might be sticky and hard to wipe if you leave it on for too long. So I know what the can says and I know what these companies say, but we're out here in real life and we're doing this stuff. And you know, you have to know what you're doing. So if you leave it on too long, you're gonna create a problem. That's all I'm saying. So take a look at that. It's just magnifying the natural grain of color of each board. And we're just working it in the grooves. Again, no blow and go finishing pros here. Just good old fashioned hard work. Getting in between the slats, just like that. No stupid applicators or Mickey Mouse techniques on applying this the long way, the hard way, but the best way. So he's allowed it to penetrate, and now he's wiping off the excess. All right guys, so we're here the day after we finished refinishing this deck, and come on with me, let's take a look at the results. And voila, you have it. Beautiful refinished Cumaru deck. Remember, we did the cleaning first to remove surface dirt and contaminants, and then after that we sanded. Sanding's the most essential step because that's what exposes fresh, new, smooth, raw wood. Don't let anyone tell you not to sand or to skip it. Again, stay away from the blow and go finishing pro. He's evil. He's basically the devil. So anyway, after that we cleaned and brightened to promote this beautiful natural color. Cleaning and brightening, again, essential step because we want to brighten and promote the color, obviously, right? But we also want to eliminate contaminants like black mold, mildew, and algae. And then the final step is applying the penetrating oil finish, and it highlights the natural grain and color of each and every board, as you can see here. And then furthermore, it's maintainable. So it's all about maintainability. I'd say in about 6 to 8 months, optimally, we should do a maintenance coat here where we can just simply clean it and then reapply the coating. Because it's a gigantic deck, we want to eliminate this sanding step when we come out to do the maintenance. So if it goes too far, we're going to have to sand again. So we want to eliminate that. So Anyway, I wanted to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button if you like what you saw. Go ahead and follow us because we're coming out with more videos just like this on exterior wood refinishing. Take a look at teakmaster.com. It's our website and it's filled with a ton of information about exterior wood refinishing and projects just like this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tim Gilliam with Teak Master, signing out.